Okay, welcome you all for the webinar Empowering GIS in Higher Education Sector of Sri Lanka. So today we are going to do a slightly different webinar. We are going to discuss about various resources in Sri Academy, the learning resources page, and also related to the ArcGIS education packages, the information. And I think there are already users in Sri Lanka in these packages, so they can utilize this package to learn more about the latest technology in GIS around the globe. So I'm Supun Sirivardhan. I'm working as the General Manager of GIS Solutions. So GIS Solutions Private Limited is the sole authorized distributor in Sri Lanka for ArcGIS software. And also we are part of large IT group in Sri Lanka. And we have a lot of customers in Sri Lanka, as well as trained thousands of users for this particular software platform. ESRI, Environmental System Research Institute. So they are the developers of this ArcGIS platform. ESRI is working on this domain since 1969, but ESRI has released a commercial software in 1981 after long-term research work. Every year, they are continuing their research and development in this domain. Actually, from their annual revenue, 30% they are putting back into the research and development of the whole GIS domain. So because of that, there are a lot of innovations during 80s and 90s. You know, they innovated shapefile, and shapefile is the most popular data format in the GIS world. So likewise, they are giving new technology to the globe in this particular domain. So today we are going to discuss about some challenges you have. So in this higher education sector related to the Sri Lanka, we have several challenges now. Because most of our courses and the course modules are based on a software called ArcMap. So I think most of you are in this webinar familiar with ArcMap. But the problem is ArcMap will retire soon. So after a few years, it will be totally removed from the S3 product list. Because of that reason, S3 has advised us to inform our local academic community about this particular migration. So this is not a new thing actually. They announced this for a long period, and they have introduced new software for that, replacing ArcMap. So the challenge is to migrate certain course modules from ArcMap to maybe ArcGIS Pro. And also, now there are new software versions available in the S3 domain. For example, we have ArcGIS Pro, and there are new versions of that particular software. And other software platforms also. That means for various other applications like web-based WebGIS applications, there are different software platforms now. So users need to learn these things because industry is using this software. If you take Sri Lankan GIS industry, we are closely connected with them. So they are using these softwares in the industry, and students who pass out from the university should have that skills to get the jobs as well as improve their career using those career streams. And also, there's a challenge how to learn these new things. Some time ago, actually in 90s and 2000, this period, actually there were a lot of software related manuals, huge amount of books, hard copy books given with the software. So that was the main learning resource at that period. Then after 2000 onward, there were a lot of tutorials like PDF files to learn these software features. So after learning certain features in the software, you can apply that according to your applications or the research work. Nowadays, there are plenty of learning resources in internet and the online based methods. So Esri actually, they have started this long time ago, like 2010 also, they had a virtual campus that was called virtual campus. Now it has been renamed as virtual academy. So it's not a new thing in Esri. As a distributor in Sri Lanka, we are using that for learning and improving our skills and also educating our customers in Sri Lanka. Nowadays, even the customers can use these and learn and improve their skills by their own. So these challenges are there. So today we are going to discuss how to overcome certain challenges. Okay, so let's go to the ArcMap and the life cycle of ArcMap. So this is actually a website published, web page published by Esri to learn about a particular product and its life cycle. So every product, there's a life cycle. So you can't sustain a product for forever, right? Everything has to be evolved, otherwise it can't sustain. ArcMap also have a life cycle. So you can see the last version of ArcMap in this title area, ArcGIS Desktop 10.8.2. This is the last version. And also you can see the technical support available in Esri. So this availability, you can see it is coming into a mature state, and finally it will be retired in 2026. The online help will be available, but certain fixes, new environment testing, and a lot of other things will be removed from the product. So actually this was in the market in the GIS world for more than 25 years now. Now actually it can't sustain because of the IT environment has changed, operating systems has changed, a lot of web-based applications are there, so it needs to be changed. So because of that reason, Esri has introduced a new version or the new software called ArcGIS Pro. So if you go down here in this particular page, I can actually share this page with you. Let me share that with the chat window. So this one, you can see if I go scroll down, you will see various versions of ArcMap. Actually, some versions actually already retired. So you can see if you go to the bottom 10.1, 10.2. So these versions actually retired a long time back. But other versions, you have different life cycles, you can see. Now we have come to a stage, we need to migrate into a different platform, right? So that is one challenge we are having. So the most cases in our Sri Lankan education curriculums, they are still using this in their course modules, and certain things maybe need to be updated and into the new versions of the software. So that's kind of a challenge you will have. Okay. So let's go back to my slides again. So ArcGIS Pro will be replacing totally ArcMap. So it has all the features in ArcMap and also the additional features. So in ArcMap, you need to download and install the various updates. But in Pro, it will be notified like this way, and you can install your own updates by your own. And the interface and a lot of other features has been changed. So there's a reason for this. Due to the various developments in GIS technology, there are a lot of web-based data sources. So ArcMap architecture is a little bit old for that. So they have developed this particular software called Pro. And it will be given with a lot of Can you hear any issue? Yes, you can hear. Okay, right. So likewise, there are changes, but based on that, we need to change our uh, learning activities also. Nowadays, software is not kind of a piece of a particular uh, system. So it's like connected with a large set of elements. So here you can see in ArcGIS, we call this as a platform. So I always emphasize this platform concept because a software like Pro or ArcMap is part of this particular platform. So it's called desktop GIS software. So GIS is not limited for this desktop GIS software. So in most of our uh, curriculums, we are learning the desktop GIS part. But MSc level, people learn various other GIS components like WebGIS, but most of our undergraduate level, we are limited to the desktop GIS software and learnings related to that. But nowadays, the environment has changed. The desktop GIS is only one component. There are other components. One component is called web portal concept. So it's kind of a sharing environment. So if you create a map from desktop, you can publish that into a web environment and consume that using a web browser. So likewise, it is encouraging data sharing and information sharing through a web-based platform, not just the cartographic platform like printed maps or the PDF documents like. So we have a better environment now. You can see everything is shared using web-based environment. So why not for the GIS? GIS also, the outputs need to be shared into the web environment. And there are apps which can be used for data collection purposes. Imagine you are doing a questionnaire survey. So earlier days, we used the paper-based method, then we fill the questionnaire and coming back and we are entering data and we are doing that. Nowadays, there are so many mobile-based techniques which can be used to collect data with the location. In ArcGIS, we always encourage to collect data with the location. Then after that, it comes to a centralized environment. The layers in the centralized area will be updated automatically when you submit the data. The beauty is from here, again, you can consume the layer through advanced GIS software and do the analysis. That means you can use standalone or data saved in your computer as well as data saved in a web portal. So you can see the components are interconnected now. So because of that reason, we encourage users to learn more about several components, not only limiting your skills to the desktop GIS platforms. Because this is a very important thing. Nowadays, in Sri Lanka, there are a lot of students, even in the GIS domain, they are getting revenue from different countries, especially countries like US. They are heavily using ArcGIS related software. Then from here, from Sri Lanka, they do various assignments, activities, and some even doing several jobs and getting an income from those countries. So that's a good revenue stream for a country like us. So because of that reason, we should not limit our learnings to a desktop GIS software. We have to improve our skills in other components as well. For that, what we can do? So we have a challenge now. The software, certain software versions are old and there's a new platform. So what is the helping factor? The learnings. So there's a learning platform in S3. This was not started recently, actually. It was started long time ago, over a decade. It was called Virtual Campus. Now it is called S3 Academy. It has various types of learning or the courses. One is called training seminar. It's a video type course. Then web courses. It's a web-based course. After completing the course, you will receive e-certificate from each course. Then S3 is also tied up with various reputed universities in the world, especially Redlands University, Pennsylvania states. Likewise, they are working with these universities, and also they're having massive online courses. We call that MOOC. So the MOOC, you need to participate to the classes, and after that you have to do various activities, and finally you will receive a certificate also. So how to access these pages? So there's a website here called S3 Academy. So let's go to that website and see what are the available things. So especially these days, you can see massive online courses, MOOC, in this particular page. So let's visit that page and see what we can find out in this particular site. Let's go back. So I will start my web browser. Let's go to the S3 website first. So this is the official website of Environmental System Research Institute, S3. Under the support and services, you will find a link to training. So this is the link you need to click to access this virtual academy page. So when you click on that, you will find this particular page called S3 Academy. Here you will find various tabs about these courses. Then there's a catalog and certification. So in Sri Lanka, we are not familiar with certifications, but IT industry, for certain product, to use certain product, you need to have certifications. But in our country, this is not implemented as a practice. But if you migrate to another country, definitely you will need a certification to do a job related to a particular software. And also you will find My Academy. Likewise, there are different tabs in this page. So let's click on this catalog, course catalog. So this is the most important part. You can find out various courses under this particular link. So when you click on this course catalog, you can explore different courses. So you can search and explore. If you are interested in certain topics, you can search and explore. When you scroll down, you will find a filter. So here you can filter your courses in different ways. For example, imagine you want to check some web courses. Then you can filter on that. And imagine you want to select some courses related to ArcGIS Pro. Then it will filter the courses. And also, if you want to find out only free courses, that means you don't have any license or anything, but you need to learn. So when you click on free courses, it will filter the free courses for you. Then how to access these courses? So there's a login called My S3. So you can create a My S3 account. Then you will be able to access this without any license or any other commercial thing. So that's totally free for you. So these free courses can be accessed by clicking on this. So let's see. I will click on Pro, and you will find various courses like this. Let's filter some web courses here. Right. Now, here you can see this is a web course called Getting Started with Imagery and Remote Sensing. So let's click on that. Then you will have the web course like this way, and you can see the duration of the course, and you can launch it, and you can go down and see other information also, the required software for completing the exercises, and you can work with various other versions also. So you can see the information in this page. Let's launch and see. Then it will ask what is the version you are going to use. I'm going to use this version. Then let's launch this course. So you will be able to access a page like this. So there are different layouts of these courses. So there are introductions, and these are not just a software training. You have to understand that these are not just software training. There are theoretical components also, right? So it's like following a tutorial. So you can see certain concepts, and you need to download a data set. So here you can see a sample data which we need to download, and also we need to extract this data in a particular path. That's the method they are using. So these courses actually tested by a lot of users, and they have a lot of, when they are launching a course, they have a lot of user gatherings, and then they are testing the course, and they are identifying the weaknesses and again improving. There's a higher education team in S3 to doing this work. Then so you can see, you can scroll down and understand the remote sensing related features. So now you can see graphic related, nice colored pictures. So likewise, you can go down in this course. Various exercises are there, right? Then let's go down. Yes. So their intention is not just to teach and the software. These things are theoretical components related to the remote sensing. So let's go down. Then videos, sometimes short videos are there to learn this of particular subject. And there's a quiz. So you will need to fill the quiz. So likewise, finally, there are so many sections in this course, right? So 3.5 hour course means there are so many things we need to do. So, and the conclusion is locked here because I have not properly followed the course. So one by one, I need to follow this course. Then only finally I will get the quiz, and after answering correctly, I can obtain a certificate there. So in this course directory, there's a link called My Learnings. So when you click on that, you will find your learning page. So you can monitor your own progress. You can monitor your own progress in this academy. Then you can see your courses. If you scroll down, what are the courses you have started and what are the courses you have finished. Maybe some courses you have not finished. So likewise, you can understand the features here. So if you want to view a certificate, after completing that, if you have a certificate, it will be in your learning content. So you will be having certificates like this. So this is very interesting. When you follow these courses, you will grow your own interest to follow this type of courses and learn new things. So this is just a one course. Let's go back and see whether we can go back to our catalog and get some idea. Yes. So let's check a totally new technology. So the Pro is also, I think you are familiar with this. Let's go a little bit down. There are different products here. So there are different products you can see. Let's go. Yes, let's go something related to APIs, application programming interfaces. So these things are code related, development related courses. So now you can see some courses are there getting started with imagery. Let's change this to Python. Right. Now you can see a different course set to this particular one. So the Python for everyone, when you click on that, so you will find another course related to a different subject domain, right? So likewise, we can improve our skills. And finally, after improving with these courses, there are certifications. So these certifications are also important as users because some organizations in the world, they need certified people to work in their organizations. It's kind of an important qualification in GIS when it comes to a very large, high-level organizations in the world. So there are different exams. So these things are actually paid exams, but after completing these things, users getting a lot of demand. So you can see different certification areas: foundation, associate, professional, specialty. Likewise, there is a hierarchy of these certifications also. So let's see some examinations. So here you can see ArcGIS API for JavaScript. So these certifications are not actually, these things should be done in a standalone IT lab with the correct condition, with the correct timing. You have to finish the certifications. After that only you get the certified badges and certified certificates from them. So here you can see different types of certifications available for the software platform. So this academy, after completing short courses and improving your skills and experience, there are more professional grade exams you can face. So there's a directory of certified people in the world. So you can be a part of that, right? So they will publish your name in this particular directory and it will be very nice for you. So still, if you take India, they have a lot of certified people. If you search India, you will find a lot of certified people under their name. They have a lot of certifications also. So they are using these things. In Sri Lanka, still, I think there are not enough certifications, only, let's see, it will list only my name. Yes, that's the only one we are having. Actually, this is not a good thing because as a country, we should have a lot of certified people in our community. So students should be doing these things to improve their professional skills if they are targeting global market or the global market, the GIS related employments, if they are targeting, they need to develop these certification skills. That's a requirement. Okay. Then I think you have kind of an idea about this academy. So let's go back to the home page. So you can see MOOC. So these days, there are different massive online courses going with Esri. So sometimes not only with Esri, some experts from the universities are connected with these massive online courses. So let's click on one. So you can see the details of that course and the course, the lecturers. So you can see the list of resource personnel here, and details you can see, and if you like, you can join, and it is a free one, right? But 6 weeks you need to participate the particular time and sit in the classroom virtually and learn the theories as well as doing the practicals during the course. So you can try these things. These things are available. The problem is most of us not aware about these facilities provided by these learning pages. Right. So let me go back to the slides again. So you need to have a MyEsri account. MyEsri account is just it's like a Gmail account, email account. You can just create an account and access these things. But if you are just a public user, you can have a MyEsri account. Doesn't matter. But if you are attached to a university or department, you can have special university packages and also MyEsri account. So using this MyEsri account, you can access some paid courses also. Certain paid virtual courses can be accessed without any cost when you are attached to a university academic package. So that's one thing we need to highlight here. Let's go back. So I will go to the course catalog. So there's a category called maintenance subscription. So these courses are not free for the public users. But if you are using a university license package, the academic license package, you are eligible for using these courses. Now you can see here, there's a log type icon. It's open for your login, right? So let's select a different category here. Let's go something like ArcGIS dashboards. Yes. So here you can see this course is only for maintenance users, right? So there's a language called Arcade, programming language, which can be used in this environment. So this course is a paid one, but for a university academic package, it's a free one because you can access it through this maintenance subscription. So that is an advantage for you. And also, if you are attached to a university license package, you are not just using a single software. You have another software, very important component called ArcGIS Online. It's a web GIS software. So it can be accessed through web. You don't need to have any software installed in your PC to access ArcGIS Online. And after accessing this, you have more features like different mobile apps as well as other applications attached to this. So what is this ArcGIS Online? And various apps attached to an online account. So let's see that also. So this is a sample online account. This is our demo online account. So you can see totally web-based application. And it can be, when you signed into that particular account, you will be able to access these features, these applications. So it's not a single software now. So if you have already have an academic package with your university, please use these features also. Otherwise, you are only using a desktop GIS software, ArcMap or ArcGIS Pro. Don't limit yourself. Try these things also because it is available without any additional cost. So when you go to this organization page of this particular account, so I'll use our account just to showcase these features. There are members. This member area, you have different features. Here, one feature is called, so I will go to a one member. You can enable license through this. And also, you can enable S3 access. So when you enable this S3 access, your login can be used to access all the S3 courses and their user conference and other features also. Virtual events you can access. So you can enable this S3 access in your login and connect with S3 Virtual Academy. So if you are already having a university package, you should have these logins, this particular software. You can create logins, and after that, you can enable the access for that. Right. So let's see the other things which is attached with these academic packages. And also you have award-winning technical support team attached to S3. So it's not only Sri Lankan team, we have our local team in our country, and then regional level, we have various centers, and India, Singapore, likewise, there are so many regional support teams. And then S3, Redlands, California level, we have various support teams in the global. So it's kind of a channel. If you need kind of a support, or if you have an error in particular software, that incident can be taken into the highest level. So if there's a software issue or a bug, even that can be reported and fixed it in the next release. So there are features like that. So in universities, you are also eligible, and there are nice interactive events in S3, especially the S3 user conference. If we can participate this user conference, you will get a huge exposure to the global GS community. It's like around 20,000 people in a single conference. All of them are users. So if one day, if you can physically participate these conferences, you will be able to get the whole idea of the GIS usage in different levels and different users. So this is another option which is available for very advanced academic license packages like education institutional programs, site license program. So if the universities are under this program, the large license program, actually you are having free access to the S3 user conference in Redlands, California. Okay, so let's see how S3 is providing these educational programs to access the complete ArcGIS system. So they are encouraging to access the complete ArcGIS system to the education sector, because when people learn these things, they have a lot of opportunities in their market. So they are really encouraging people to learn not only the Pro or not only the ArcMap, all these products. And they are available in the industry with the users. So let's learn about few academic packages. The first one is called Academic Department License. So this is a package already used in Sri Lanka. There are so many academic institutions using this package. This is having three categories. This is having three categories. First one is called Small Department License. Second one is Medium. Third one is Large. Three levels. Small one is suitable for small research groups. Medium one is for computer labs, educational use labs or research teams. It is suitable. Then large one is suitable for maybe 2-3 labs in the same department. So they can try this large department agreement. So first one is having 5 users option, second one is 50, third one is having 100 user option. So these things are available in these license packages. These licenses are term license, annual licenses, and it has the advanced feature of the software. If you take ArcGIS Pro, it has the advanced license level, not the basic level. Basic, standard, advanced. Likewise, there are 3 levels. In academic packages, you always get the advanced license level. And ArcGIS Online is also available for you as an organizational account. Just now I demonstrated similar ArcGIS Online account. That means if you have five user package, you have 5 logins in ArcGIS Online account. If you have 50, you have 50 logins in ArcGIS Online account. So that means you have 50 accessibility of survey 1, 2, 3, dashboard creation, or even accessing ArcGIS Pro using a username and password. You can use this online account. The 100 option, again, similarly, you have one ArcGIS Online account, but you can go up to 100 users in that account. Then you will have credits. Credits mean the storage in ArcGIS Online. So these storage actually for commercial users, it's limited, but this type of education users, you have a lot of amount of credits under this particular software platform. And also the apps like Survey 123 Dashboard, Experience Builder, you have 5 user logins per each, or 50 or 100 based on these license level. Then extensions, all the commonly used extensions are available in the software. Spatial, 3D, network, likewise. And there's a new extension in Pro called Image Analyst, image processing related extension. All are available according to the number of users or the number of license level. So that means you have 50 spatial license in the 50 package. So this is the package called Education Academic Department License. Then if the university has so many departments using the license, and if you have a large amount of license requirement, there's another program called Education Institution Agreement. Formerly, this was called as Education Site License Program. In Sri Lanka, there are 2 universities, prominent universities, using this particular package. They have started using this from 2014. Actually, now they are completing 10 years of 10 years of their license usage in this particular category. So this category, there are plenty of license. The minimum one start from 2,500 license software. And actually they have ArcGIS Online accounts up to 2,500 logins. So one account with 2,500 logins you can access. That means students, if they have 2,500 students, all have the accessibility. You can enable the accessibility to the e-learning facilities in Esri Virtual Academy. So in Sri Lanka, we don't find this much of large accounts, medium institution, large institution, and multi-level. But if we have universities in such level one day, you can have these packages also. So it is just a brief information about the educational licenses. And yes, so these things we were planned to discuss today and give you kind of an awareness about the educational programs as well as the S3 Academy. And also we need to emphasize one particular thing here in this webinar. These days, actually the Sri Lankans have an idea that ArcGIS software is very expensive for even for the education sector. So it's not a valid one now because these packages are all in particular low rates. If you compare with commercial license, it's like 2% of the commercial license pricing in these packages. So that's a one good reason for these universities. They can afford these license, and already there are plenty of users in Sri Lanka already using these packages for their universities and the departments.